What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Mattel Masters of the Universe Masterverse Wave 15 figures. So we only got 2 of the 3 this time with new Eternia versions of Fisto and Evil-Lyn. So both of these look cool. Of course, we have the new Eternia, so it's kind of like the alternate versions of these characters. So they still have a lot of those classic looks built in, but with more modern aesthetic to them. So really cool for Fisto here, how he has like the longer hair, beard, and all that sort of stuff. So just a little bit different than usual. And Evil-Lyn, to me, probably besides colors, looks almost exactly the same. Like there's not a whole lot difference where, like I said, just more updated with them. And then, like I said, there is another character on the back here. We'll see that there's the Flying Fist He-Man, which we don't care about the different variations of He-Man like that, so we're not getting that. So we're just going to look at these 2 today. Of course, with Fisto and Evil-Lyn, you can see the designs there on the back of the box. Of course, you can't see them too much, but both of those look really cool. But to make up for that He-Man, we're going to go ahead and throw in the Skelcon as well. So we got this to throw in here as well, so that looks pretty cool. And so it's just almost like a Skeletor looking guy, just with a bone head, but looks pretty cool overall for that as well. So we do have 3 figures overall, just not that He-Man. So I'm excited to check these figures out, so let me get them open out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. And we're going to start off with Fisto, who after getting his hand severed by Skeletor, he became bonded with the mystic Iron Fist, and now he hunts down Skeletor across New Eternia to get his revenge. So he looks cool here again with that more modern updated design of Fisto, but still has like the classic details to it. So overall looks pretty good. So love how he has like the long hair now. Love how it's got more of the brown color compared to like the red he's always had in the past, and the longer beard with the white streak down the center of it. Reminds me a lot of like King Grandor with that design, and has the helmet there around his head as well. Then he gets the big armor on, very similar to what Fisto's had in the past, so with the like blue color underneath, where it's got like a purpley blue and it's metallic on this one. Big armor piece up here on his shoulders with some of the fur there coming off the sides, and then the straps that go around, very similar to that old Fisto design. We have his all metal arm this time, so instead of just the hand piece, he has the whole metal arm there, so that's a nice big robotic arm. Of course, get the belt and fur piece around like the loincloth like they usually have. The band on his left arm there, bare legs going down to the boots. So we got brown boots with black wrappings and blue fur at the top of that. So like I said, overall pretty nice design for this. Love like the updated design with, like they said, that like longer hair and everything looks really good there. So it's just a modern take on Fisto. But his movements, that will twist around, so a little side to side again with the hair and the beard and all that. So just a little side to side, can look down that far and then up that far. So not a whole lot of range, unfortunately. Then we get the 2 arms, so the shoulders should be able to come up, to 90 there. And rotate around, we had some issue with this. We got it heated up and loose and stuff, but still kind of a little stiff going around there. But then it's got the bicep twist and the single elbow joint that bends just about that far, unfortunately. So not a whole lot of range. And then we go down to the fist, which all this will do is just twist around there. But nice big fist there for Fisto, kind of nice design for him. But over the other arm, we can go up to 90. Of course, rotate around within there as well. Bicep twist, the double elbow, that'll bend up that far, so really good range for that. And then, of course, the wrist will twist all the way around and flex back and forth. Then we go to the ab crunch, which on him, because of his armor piece, you don't really get the ab crunch. It is in there, you just don't get much, so just a little back and forth. And then at the waist, he'll twist all the way around. The hips will come up to 90, and out to this side, he can do the splits there, get a thigh twist going on, and the double knee joint. A little stiff on him, but can go up that far to back. Of course, the fur from the boot's hitting, so could go up further. Otherwise, we get the shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So pretty good range of movements, don't have good issues with like the neck and stuff, and then limitations with the arm and all that because of the metal, but otherwise, works out pretty good. But accessory-wise, he does come with additional head, so this one, again, looks more like the classic head design. Still not with the, like, orangers hair, but in brown this time, but, still more that classic design. So there is that option. Like I said, if you want to get more classic design to him, he comes with an additional hand as well, which we'll give him so he can hold weapons. So here for the left hand. And with that, we can give him weapons. So he comes with a sword. So classically, he always had a sword. So we get the sword as well. Obviously, we can take and put this into his hand to give it the sword. But he does also have a slot here on his back. So we can take and just slide the sword down into that. So that'll keep that stored away there. And newly for this, he comes with a big hammer design, so to get this nice big hammer all in the silver or metal once again. And then with this, we can take each of these points off and put it onto his hand. So if we want to take his fist off, which it does come off, it's really hard though, so if anything, I'll just take the wrist off here. But yeah, I can't even get it off there. It's really hard to get off, so you won't be able to switch it out that easily. And of course, for me, I always want the fist because that's the best design. But you can also take this point off and stick it on, which looks like our point's like sort of messed up with the way it's designed, or at least the hammer piece pieces messed up, but you get the big point, or this big ball in here that kind of looks like man-at-arms, sort of like weapon mace. So you can put that on, so it'd be like that instead, or that if you want to have either of those options. But for me, I just want like this with his normal fist and the big hammer to go in his other hand. So there we can have Fisto now. So of course he has his normal fist arm as well as that big hammer, which looks really cool. So pretty nice design overall for this. Really love the look of this Fisto, like I said, with just that more modern take on him with the different hair designs. And of course the all metal arm and all that looks pretty cool. I just wish it was easier to switch out like his hand with the different parts of the hammer there. But then of course, just for more classically, we have this Fisto in Masterverse. I think this was probably from like the Revolutions, whatever the Netflix show was. So I assume that's what this is from, but I can't remember exactly. But this looks more, much more like the classic Fisto, so we have that if we want that, but just a more modern take on him here that I do really like. I think he looks pretty awesome in this form for a new Eternia. And next up we have Evil-Lyn, which says Evelyn Morgan sold her soul to the Subterranean warrior goddess to be given dark magical powers to become Evil-Lyn. So once again, looks pretty nice with this design, very reminiscent of the classic design for her, and looks good overall. So really love the look of this Evil-Lyn. So she has her headdress piece, which unfortunately looks like her helmet design's off, like, the point should be directly center of her head and it's off to the side. And of course the blue paint's not the best job on it, but love the little skull up top and like the fan design, classic look for Evil-Lyn there. Then we go down to her outfit. So again, has like the little pieces that curl around, little skull with horns and stuff coming off the side, and nice fur going around the neck there to the cape hanging off the back. It's nice fabric cape, of course the cheap fabric, but still nice to have a fabric cape. Bands around her arms in the metallic blue, and gauntlets there around her wrist in silver. Then nice belt design with like almost a little bat logo and some skulls going around there. Loincloth piece hanging down with leather, nice ornamentation going on that. Bare legs all the way down to the boots, so black boots, blue wrappings, and gray fur at the top of them. So overall nice design. Like I said, this to me is just pretty much like a nice updated classic version of Evil-Lyn with its overall look and design. But moon-wise, we get that'll twist all the way around. Look down that far and up that far. So pretty decent moons. I wish it'd go up a little further, but not bad overall. The shoulders will come up to 90 and rotate all the way around. You get the single elbow joint there. The only bin's that far, unfortunately, so not the best bin there, but it has rotation in it as well. The wrist will twist all the way around and flex. Her hands, I know, are real stiff and had issues with them, but will flex back and forth. Then we go to the ab crunch, so just under her chest, so crunch back and forth and twist all the way around. And then at the waist, she'll twist all the way around. Then we go to the hips, that'll come up that far, so pretty much to 90, and out to the side that far. Thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint, that's going to be stiff on her and can bend up that far to the back, so not bad. Shin twist at the top of the boot, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. So pretty decent movements. Once again, a little bit of stiffness, and I wish her elbows had a little bit better range, so that's kind of disappointing. But like I said, overall not bad for her at all. Now accessory-wise, she does come with additional set of hands, so we get a set of fist hands to go along with just her open grip hands, as well as a set of like open hands like this, like magic hands or whatever, which I probably will switch out. And of course, she also comes with her magic wand that we can turn into a staff. So the magic wand, again, nice classic look to it, but all in blue this time, so get the light blue with some metallic blue for like the little bird feet or whatever going around it with the magic ball in the center there. So we can put that into her hand just as her small one, but if we want to turn it into a staff, we get a staff piece as well that we can attach onto it, and it has like a spear point there at the end of it. So we can put this into her hand. So there we can have Evil-Lyn using some of her magic there with her wand, and overall looks really good for that. Now, of course, the closest thing we have for a Masterverse so far is, again, from like Revelations. We have this version of Evil-Lyn, and again, it's crazy how much taller these new Eternities are compared to the older figures there. So there's, again, that older Evil-Lyn, and then this one, like I said, that has much more of that nice classic design to her, just modern, updated. So looks pretty good overall for Evil-Lyn. And finally, we have Skelcon, which are evil minions of Skeletor. They are horned demons from the dimension of Infinita, were summoned by Skeletor to search New Eternia for the remnants of the power of Grayskull. So overall, look pretty cool. Of course, body-wise and everything, going to be very similar to Skeletor. So they have the exact same body, all in the blue color. Just this time, they have this big, like, head. I don't even know what you'd call it. I was going to say, like, a bird, but could be almost like an animal with, like, a long snout with, like, a bird beak on it. It has the horns coming off to the side. Nice red eyes in there. Then it has the proboscis, so it's metallic color. colors here. So we have like the headpiece that goes on, nice leather headpiece there that goes into the armor here on the chest. Don't know what it'd be, almost look like a wood design or something going all the way around there. Then we have like a chest harness that comes down with the black straps, looks nice with the studs all over it. To the belt here where we have a skeleton head that's the long horns coming off to the side of it, more of that armor hanging down on the side and like a leather flap here in the front. We get a little sheath hanging off his belt there as well to the side, bare legs all the way down till we get the shin guards as usual. So nice metallic purple shin guards on him there to the bare feet that have the 3 claw toes. So, you know, very reminiscent of like a Skeletor-like design. So it looks pretty decent overall for this. I do have an issue with mine where it seems like one leg, especially the left leg, seems a lot shorter than the right. So when he stands, he kind of always stands at an angle, which is pretty annoying. I've been trying to like adjust it to counteract it and stuff, but then his body's just all crooked and everything. So do have issues with that, unfortunately. But overall, the look of it looks really good. Now, Moomai's do get the head that'll twist, so yeah, should be able to twist there. Yeah, go all the way around, look down that far and up that far, so not the best moons, but not bad. Of course, as you saw there, the mouth does open and close, and love the tongue there, has like the little like skulls and stuff in it, so pretty crazy design for that. Then we get the shoulders that come up to 90 and rotate all the way around. Get the bicep twist and the double elbow joint that bends up that far, so not bad at all. Get the wrist that'll twist all the way around and hinge back and forth. Looks like we have some extra plastic material there. Then we get the ab crunch. You can see that ab crunch back and forth and twist around. And then, of course, they're at the waist. He'll twist all the way around. Then we get the hips that come up to 90 and out to the side, not far from doing the splits. Thigh twist all the way around. The double knee joint that'll bend up that far to the back. Ooh, he can pretty much kick himself in the butt. Get the shin twist at the top of the boot there, and the foot will flex back and forth and twist side to side. It's not bad overall for the Moons. Like I said, the only thing with him is just that he's got the crooked legs and stuff, so it makes him stand sort of crooked, but everything else works really nice on him. But he comes with accessories as well, so we get a set of fist hands if you don't want grip hands for weapons. First off, we do get a nice little dag here. I love how this like stone design that looks really nice for the blade. Of course, it looks very primitive and all that, like cavemen would have used, but pretty nice for that. And we can stick this into the sheath here hanging off his belt, so just stick it in there like that, so that can be hanging there. We do also get a spear with him, so if you want to maybe have him on guard or something, you can have him with a spear. Again, nice almost like bone design up here. It's attached onto the wood, so that's nice. And with this, we can just sort of like stick it here in the back. So he comes with different weapons and stuff, and you can attach each of the different ones there, so just have that hanging off of his back there if you want. Then I'll go and put this in his hands. He comes with an axe. Again, nice like bone design here, some sort of creature with like serrated teeth design on that attached onto the wood, so that's cool. So let's put that into his hand. And finally, he comes with a shield as well. So nice shield design. I've seen ones like this before, so we'll put this on his left hand. So there we got the Skelcon with the shield and axe. Now, of course, we can switch out any weapons. If we want to give him the spear or anything like that, we can do that, the dagger, or whatever we want, but I just think he looks really cool there. Now, of course, they serve Skeletor, like I said, so we can bring in this Skeletor here. I don't remember which Skeletor this is, if it's maybe like the Barbarian one or something, that we just put the normal head on it, but we have that one that I feel goes good with it. The skin tones pretty much match exactly, so I feel they fit pretty well together. And we do have 2 Skelcons, so since they are like army builders, we do have 2 of them, so we have that one there as well, so kind of protect Skeletor there with the different versions of him. But overall, pretty nice. I really like the look of it. Like I said, I just wish it didn't have the issues with the legs, but other than that, this is really cool. I really like the design, especially like the weird animal face design it's got and all the weapons it comes with, the primitive designs of those. Just all looks really cool for the Skelcon. Well, that's it for our Masters of the Universe Masterverse Wave 15 figures, where we got Evil-Lyn and Fisto from the new Eternia line, so really nice for both those. And then we also threw in the Skelcon from new Eternia in here. Since we didn't get the Flying Fist Demon, figured we'd substitute it with this Skelcon since we've had it now as well. So very nice figures overall. Really like the designs, especially like the looks of the new Eternia and stuff. Continuing on with those great looks and everything. And as I've said, the updated of the modern look, so especially Evil-Lyn, Fisto, and Skelcon I'm not too familiar with until now, so I'm not really sure how they're supposed to look, but you know, look good for what they are as well. So really like all 3 figures of this wave. So let me know what you thought of them down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.